All right. First thing I want you to do is go to where you normally serve it, and I want to see how you serve it. Okay. Very hard, but... No, no, no. Okay, I see it. Hit it. Hit a few more. I want to see how you're doing it. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing is you're hitting it like this. You're hitting it like, and then your foot follows, right? You go like that. And so what you're doing right now is it's mostly arm. You're just arming the ball over. Okay. So what I want you to do is,
and my serve was like so erratic when I first started that I kind of just had to make it vanilla, you know, and
just
I
to get it in,
like just really flat, just straight, just so I wouldn't be screwing it up.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it's worked from.
Okay, so
and I can try and hit it harder, but it's just less consistent.
So what I want you to do is switch your grip, hold it right here, and I'm gonna want to move it just a little bit more like this. So your knuckles is close to here. This is called a Western grip.
Yeah, that's really.
And so when you hit it, so I'm like this, right? I hold it, you holding it like this, right? When I'm hitting it, my wrist is twisted backward a little bit, right? And so when I hit it, it goes like this, and I'm swinging it. But you're not just using your arm, right? So this is where the weight transfer I was trying to show you earlier with the forehand. So for my serve, there's weight on my front foot, and then I rock back to my back foot, and then I start going up to my front foot again, but the weight is now the pressure is built on this left foot. So I go forward, back, pressure, and what happens is the pressure is building up on this foot is becoming sort of like my base right here. And then my hips are here, they're facing this way, and at the last second, I twist my hips really fast. So I go like this, forward, so back, front, and it's stopping right here. And when I swing, I twist my hips like this. My paddle's still here. And then my shoulder starts coming around, and my paddle comes last and whips through. I'm using it. Did you ever play Crack the Whip? Where everyone's holding hands and you're running around like this, and the last person like flies off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like this is the end piece, and so you're having the weight transfer, front foot, back foot, and then you're building it up right here. It's like it's all tension in your hips, right? And at the end, you burst it through like that. And so I burst it through like this, and then my racket and paddle follows, and I flick it over there. So I go from, so it looks easy. I'll try to go slow. You go back, front. Now it's waiting here. I drop the ball right here, and it's the hips, and this part just flicks. And I flick my wrist like that. So you go. So I want you to, and so the way I show other people, I guess, you come up here, and I serve from here because I can serve down the line, I can serve in the corners. If you feel more comfortable there, that's fine. But come up here, I want you to face like this. So stand right here in front of me. So you're gonna be right here, right? So you're on the front foot is the weight there. It goes back to the back foot. Now this front foot is starting to, the weight's starting to come to the front foot. Leave your paddle like here, and then you're gonna turn your hips like that. And when you turn your hips, your shoulder moves too, and then the paddle follows at the end. And you whip your arm around. So try that, okay? You don't have to go fast and being, but just try it. That's good.
It's gonna be weird because the grip changed too.
Yeah. So with the grip, you have to open it up, but you want to aim a little higher and towards that side. But once you start getting it, go ahead. You're gonna get a lot of control. That's good. And are you twisting the hips at the end like that? There. Do you feel it? And you try to whip it at the end. Whip your arm at the end. There you go.
Whip it more like that.
Yeah. So you go here. I'm going back, front, and then this, and then my paddle comes at the end. And then my paddle comes like here, and then I whip my arm around like this, and I flick my wrist at the end. Yeah, it's, there you go. And just, I sort of rock back, front, and then burst. Yeah. There you go. So that one you didn't go back. So I'd go like, so I'm almost like rocking forward, backwards, and then coming through. Okay. So you get the hip motion in there. Get the hip motion, and then turn it at the last second. Back. So you're in the front. The weight's on the front, then goes back, and then you whip it through. Okay. There. And you see how much topspin you're getting?
Yeah.
If you aim a little farther, deeper, what you'll notice it's going to drop around here. Okay? And then it's just repetition. Aim a little higher.
Higher as in like just
higher up and towards the fence. And you'll adjust when you see where it goes. And that drop right on the base, like right inside the baseline. And you just keep practicing it, and you'll get your bearings. And you remember, back to front. And then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to hit short corner, you'll be able to hit deep corner, middle, everywhere. It's okay. There you go. You're not bursting your hips like this.
I'm like starting like this, huh?
Yeah. You want to get the twist explosion, and the paddle follows after. There. The arm trails at the end. All the work is done in the beginning with your hips and the weight motion, and then your arm follows at the end. That's a good serve. That's a really good serve. And once you practice enough, you'll be able to hit your spots. There you go. Yeah, and the toss.
Just you don't even toss it, right?
Yeah, I sort of just drop it right there, almost. Yeah, because watch when I hit it. Here, watch from this side. I'm tossing it about right here, and I barely like I might toss it up a little bit, right?
And are you trying to hit it at the bottom or in the middle, or where it just? Are you not worried about that?
I don't worry about it. Like, if I hit it up here, it's not on purpose. I'm actually trying to hit right in the middle every time. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to hit in the middle of the paddle. But I noticed I do tend to hit more up here. There you go. Yeah, and burst those hips through. There. Now you feel the power, right? And now you have the top spin. It's okay. There. I'm just looking at your front leg and back leg right now. Now build up the pressure more right here when you're going forward, so you can burst those hips through. Yeah, twist those hips right at the end. There, that's the one. I saw your hips twist.
Should I hold it out here, right?
Yeah, so when I serve, I hold it right here, and then I bring it back a little bit closer to me, and I'm just like right here because I'm gonna strike it right about here, right where the baseline is. I'm gonna strike it right there, and then I just drop it, and my hip starts turning, and when my hip starts turning, and that's when the paddle follows at the end. But yeah, I drop it really close to the baseline. pulling that little arm. Come on, do more hips. Try to get your hips bursting, okay? There. Get the hips through and the paddle follows. There.
Well, at least I'm not missing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not consistent.
So it's always, you're here, and then at the end, it's like that. And then the paddle follows. Yeah, that's where the power is going to come from. There. There, that's beautiful. Perfect. All right, one more. One more that's in. Yeah. All right, let's go this side. No, you're gonna hit to the ad side. Same thing. Are you aiming in locations?
No.
No, you're just hitting it. No, you will be. I'm wondering because you're hitting certain spots really well. So I'm like, are you aiming for those spots? Okay. Okay. Because for me to hit that shot, I had to aim for that shot. Yeah, now you're getting the power. First the hips, hit it higher. There. And at the end of the day, the power is great. But if it's a short serve, and I mean short serve is like you're hitting it from here to here, it's not effective. If you want to hit a good hard serve like mine, if I'm always aiming deep. If they hit short, it's usually because I'm tired or I'm not on my serve. But ideally, if you're not hitting your serve well, and it's not going deep enough, just slow it down and try to aim deeper. But keep that topspin and that flick, because a deep serve is very effective. It's okay. But I like how you're getting the hips now. And you're getting deep serves. That's good. There you go. Good. 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 Is your grip?
Is it slowly going the other way?
Yeah, slowly going up. So it doesn't have to be that extreme, just like right here and get more used to it. But you're getting really good topspin already with the other one, but I want to see with this one. You're going to have to aim higher. There. Now, when you see the ball, it's dipping really a lot more. And if you hit your forehand drive like that, it's going to be a really tough shot for them to get back.
Are you going to want me to change my forehand drives to that, or keep it how I had it?
I think
might be a wholesale change for me.
No, it's not, because this serve is really, it's your forehand. Right. And if I were to feed you balls, you should be able to hit it just like that. Yeah. You just got to aim a little higher. There. And these are really effective serves you're hitting right now. Because if they start noticing you hitting deep, what's going to happen is, like when you guys are returning my serve, they're back here. And if you miss hit a short one, they're like, oh crap, they have to get up to it. It's a hard serve to get. Yeah. You're welcome. Oops, sorry. There. It's good. Your arm feels okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, use those hips because I don't want you to hurt your arm with this. It's good. So when you hit it, and you're going through here, my wrist is like this, and at the end, I flick it up. Not like this, I flick it up like that. So it gives extra power, extra topspin. So try to do a little wrist flick. There. That's a really good serve. Let's go again. This last one. There. All right, let's pick up and we'll do another. We should be able to do another basket. I'm going to stop the camera real quick.